So I was sitting here looking at my computer, just watching random shit that just popped up on here, because I haven't had anything better to do right now, just after a long day of cleaning up my house and whatnot. And to be honest, I had originally clicked on that video that I'm about to share with you guys to only morbidly watch a very busty video game girl. But I've only come to realize that it wasn't because of that I had to watch this video. It wasn't because of my horn dog nature, because it isn't really horn dog, it's just nature. That's the way we are. We all want to fuck everybody and have sex all the time and do whatever we please. It's not about killing people or hurting people, that's just the bullshit. That's the stupid side of whatever we please. But anyways, listen to the message she gives. And this was at random. Absolutely random. I had to watch the whole thing and replay it just to understand what the heck I just saw and why I saw it. Listen carefully. Move it around a bit, that way they don't try to copyright me.
Thou hast journeyed far and overcome much, chosen undead. I have long awaited thee. Come hither, child. O chosen undead, I am Guinevere, daughter of Lord Gwyn and Queen of Sunlight. Since the day Father his form did obscureth, I have awaited thee, once living, now undead, and a fitting heir to Father Gwyn thou art, O chosen undead.
See, she's got the sun in her forehead.
The Lord vessel to thee, and beseech thee. Succeed Lord Gwyn, and inheriteth the fire of our world, a grave and arduous test of metal, yea, it shall be. Indeed, we had felt the warmth of fire, its radiance and the life it sustaineth. Without fire, all shall be a frigid and frightful dark. Yet I have only thee to ask, please. Father's role thou should assume, and inheriteth the fire of our world. Thou shalt endeth this eternal twilight, and avert further undead sacrifices.
Now, did you guys hear all of that, what she said? She literally said the undead. Now, she's not talking about the living dead, or zombies, or any immortal fucker walking around that had to suck on somebody else's blood to become undead. No. She said you were once of the living. In other words, everything's backwards. You were once of the dead. Now you are of the living. And you have become undead. In other words, you've become immortal. What does she say next? She is the queen of the sun. She gives you the vessel of power so that way you may return with the eternal fire. In other words, she's telling you, you get to become a super god as long as you go and use the fire for the good of everyone. Basically what she said. Well, that's what I understood. And I kind of needed to hear that. It's kind of, the irony here with the door, actually. Look at that. The way it's cracking there. Whenever you start busting open the first time and you actually bust open where you can see beyond sight. Well, it doesn't crack here in the middle like that. It actually cracks over here. And it goes that way. And then all of a sudden you see kind of like a small door opening up inside of your mind. That's a whole nother story, guys. You'll get to that as soon as you sun gaze hardcore enough and long enough for, well, that side of your brain to actually bust open. But anyways, those of you who are falling behind, who kind of go back and forth between normal, just looping yourself, well, If you're seeing stuff like this pop up out of the random, because this was random. Look at the name of that. Yeah, that was that level of random. I didn't even know what the heck I was looking at the moment I clicked on it. But I mean, if you're getting random messages like that out of the blue, that means you're special. And she needs you on her side. Fuck Satan. Fuck all the monsters. Fuck Baal. Fuck Moloch. Fuck all of them. Fuck God. They don't give a shit about any of us. And if they did, they would have done something by now, but they don't. And the only done something they have done is kept us enslaved, repeated, recycled, reused. That's all we are for them. We're giant energy batteries, just like The Matrix says, just like other movies say. And another way to use battery is food. We give them energy. We're their element. So, without a further ado, I say to you, get your ass to the sun and don't play around.